Emblem, Gaiden.
So next up we're going to do another fight with Celica and her army. Here on the mountain grave. It's kind of weird how the graveyards don't show any enemies, but you do have to fight these zombies here. And you know, part of me wishes I waited for the thieves to show up here, since this looks like it's going to be a pretty easy fight. So we have the Holy Sword with Celica, and I haven't tested this out yet, but I think it's strong against undead enemies, like a holy spell would be, like the angel spell, for example. Let's see how this goes. Celica, go ahead and attack this zombie here. Oh, it certainly is. Celica's gonna be able to take care of all of these zombies in just one encounter. And considering we have a lot of other great units on our hands right now, this is gonna be a pretty easy fight, all things considered. Oh yeah, so we got the soldiers moving in, the illusion soldiers that Jenny sent in. That's gonna be taking up quite a bit of, that's gonna be doing a lot of damage to these zombies as well. It's nice having these guys on a chapter where we're not on a boat and there's only one entrance. Before, when there was only one real way we could get to the enemies, these guys were kind of blocking the path, and we weren't able to attack the bad guys as much because they were attacking them. But now, they're just free to do whatever. Now, I'm not sure when it's supposed to start happening, but there's definitely going to be a point eventually when it's like the original game where we have to decide our units before we start a battle. That doesn't happen yet, probably because we don't have as many units as we would normally, because we lost Bowie. Which, by the way, if you like Bowie, I'm sorry, I was like clowning him the entire playthrough right before his death, and I didn't really make a big deal out of it. But I just never really used him, and you know, maybe when I get around to the remake, I'll put a bit more care into leveling him up and such. Because I do really like this game's remake, and I want to get to that at some point. You know, the thing is, with most remakes, I'm thinking, you know, I could do the remakes, but I don't want that to be its whole playthrough. Maybe I would just live stream it. And that's actually what I'm thinking for doing for Fire Emblem 3. That would probably be like my first live stream, just going through all of Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem, at least the remake portion of it. Just because I want to show the game off in some capacity, but I don't want it flooding my channel when I've already kind of played the game. But with this game's remake, it's such a different and unique experience, I might just do a full Let's Play of it instead. Especially since I know live streams aren't exactly the best format for, you know, showing games off. Not everyone's going to be able to tune in, not everyone wants to sit through a 5-hour video or whatever. But that seems like a really neat idea to me, to do live streams for remakes, especially like games like, you know, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, or, what's another remake I have on my hands? Oh, the Super Mario Bros. All-Stars series. One kind of unfortunate thing about these soldiers getting the kills on these zombies is we're not getting this experience points. I mean, granted, zombies aren't worth as much, but, yeah, there's only one zombie left, and I feel like we've barely done any fighting. Oh no, if one of the soldiers hits that zombie, they're gonna kill him, and again, we won't get any experience points. Please don't kill that zombie, Mr. Soldier. Okay, his accuracy's terrible. Okay, that's one miss. As long as he missed the second attack as well, we'll be able to finish him off ourselves. Granted, our accuracy won't be much better, because this zombie is on an evasive platform. God dang it, the soldier killed him. Maybe it would be better if that experience went to Jenny. She had to spend all her HP to spawn you guys. Instead, you're just hogging it up for no reason. But let's go into the mountain village of Celica here. I know we just did that chapter with her, so normally we would go over to Alm, but let's take care of this first. And, hello there. Rumor says the Northern Shrine can revive people, but a dragon lives there and eats everything. That person isn't lying, by the way. We'll get to that. And this person says this. Yes. Oh, I know exactly what this is. Okay, I don't need to worry about this right now. This is just an item transfer between Alm and Celica. You can talk to that person, and they'll take an item, and then somehow it will get delivered to Alm's army. And, I don't really have any need for that. I think the items that each playthrough receives are equally good. Granted, I think we get a few better ones here in Celica's playthrough, like the Holy Sword is really good. But Alm at the same time has a Thunder Sword, so I think we're gonna hold off on that for now. Maybe if it comes down to it. This here's Atlas. You're going to Geith? If so, I'll help too. They took my brother and sister. I have no idea where they are. I'll kill the SOB myself! And so the villager Atlas joined us. And yes, villager, you may remember that class. That is the same one that, I don't know why it doesn't say it here. That's the same one that Cliff, Tobin, and Grail started out as at the beginning of Alm's playthrough, meaning, yes, once we reach a shrine, which we could backtrack to if we want to, and once he's at the appropriate level, which right now he's level 10, so he's fine, we will actually be able to change Atlas's class just like we did for those characters at the beginning of the game. So that's kind of neat. Unfortunately, because we exited, every time we step onto this platform, we have to do this battle again. And this is kind of annoying because we also have a side bit off to the desert with the thieves they were talking about. And in order to do that, we're going to have to go over there and then come back, and then we'll have to do this battle again. So we're going to have to do this battle 3 times if we want to get all the characters we can. Saber got level 7 now. And it looks like he learned some sort of sword thing. I'm not sure what that was, though. I have no real way of telling right now, and I don't remember what that is either. Leon is now level 7 as well. Oh, Sniper. Okay, I think I know what this is now. This is meaning that they can class up. So now Leon can become a Sniper, and Saber can become a hero, maybe. We got 2 enemies left. It's their turn. This one's going for Leon, it looks like. Oh, man. His accuracy wasn't great either. Oh, come on, Leon. You had better accuracy than him, and you missed twice. Let's move over to Alm's battle now.